Awoo, everyone. Okay. We are back. Sorry it took me several hours to come back, but I wanted to celebrate. There was good news all around. Let's check. Okay. Alright. Let's try... Okay. There we go. Alright, we've got our flexibility back. Okay, there we go. Alright, so, where we left off a couple hours ago when I had to stop the stream because good news. We just discovered Mizuki inside a Ferris wheel. Not a Ferris wheel. Sorry, a carousel. We also discovered the dead body of someone who the main character knows. And also, Aiba is right here. Made physically manifest as a dream girl.
A door locked with a padlock.
When investigating things, you can choose from a number of options to give Aiba instructions. For now, have Aiba investigate the door.
It appears all I have to do is open this door. I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen! Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed, but it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
Objects to investigate. In the Somnium world, you are able to investigate objects that have a floating name. A new object has appeared. Move Aiba over to it and investigate. Winter Iris.
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name.
It's remarkably solid. I can hardly believe it's a plant.
It's symbolic of my lifestyle. Put your roots down and stand your ground.
Or perhaps it just means you are an inconvenient annoyance.
You were able to touch it.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that. A winter iris.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure. Whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder. You gotta smell it harder.
What? Okay.
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
Check your progress on the left side of the screen. Your actions just now advanced your progress. Reach the end to clear the Somnium. You can view the controls in the menu.
A switch. The thorns are gone. Now I can activate the switch. Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
Turned on the light. Mental lock 1. Down. Alright. You unlocked turn on the light mental lock. But there's another mental lock in the Somnium. Unlock the next mental lock using the guide Open the Door as a lead. You can always check the tutorial by going to Menu, File, Appendix. Okay.
A glass of wine. The nose is fresh yet rich. I detect smooth tannins and stone fruits.
Where did you learn that from?
Why would you have something like this in your dream?
Even a guy like me enjoys good drinks and better company.
But these social engagements never seem to turn out well for you.
Stop! Don't remind me.
A glass of wine. Leave it to me.
Hey!
I feel kinda good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
A basket. I cannot see inside it. A model of a UFO, a stuffed chupacabra, and a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than a cult. A floor lamp shaped like a rose. But how? I cannot find a switch or a plug.
Even in my dream, I don't get what I want.
In fairness, this is your memory, but this is not your house.
It's somebody else's house. Somebody from my memory. But I have no idea. It could be anyone.
Not necessarily. Dreams do contain an element of randomness, but oftentimes they draw together individuals with strong personal connections. Dreams are constructed similarly to how information is transmitted through the brain.
So what do you take away from all this?
Don't turn off the light. I want to see this.
That was kind of dirty.
Shut up. A lamp. It looks like a rose. It won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
The tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy. A lamp. It looks like a rose.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
What are you, a thug?
A skeleton? It appears to be bleeding from the left eye. To the skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. Hello, my name is Iva. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well. Hey, don't ignore me. Stupid bony man. Your mother is a stupid bony girl. Bony, bony, bony!
Are you finished?
My disappointment is immeasurable. A skeleton. There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead. They should.
A skeleton. Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you. Hi-ya! What?
Iva, look! The wall!
The fuck?
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know. Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
Boss's sleep talk. Hidden item? Insomnia? There's always one somewhere. No more, I can't eat anymore, I'm stuffed.
What?
Alright.
A gun came out of the skull? It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No?
A door locked with a padlock.
See if this works.
Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the tip.
I suppose. I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
Alright. Looks like we made it through our first Somnium. That's nice. Okay. Saturday. Psycho. Police headquarters, 9:21 a.m.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
Shelves. Bags hanging on a rack. Inside the bags are masks, like for costume parties. A tombstone. Rip. Cabinet.
Overall length of 15.35 inches, width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams. This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
How do you know all this stuff?
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
An RC car. A police
Have you
officer
met my
mannequin.
partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario. He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
This was the moment I started to worry about Boss's mental health.
Hey, Mario. Nice to meet you. He talks?
Boss's friend, Mario. Flag with big catch on it. Soccer ball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
So, Boss's old love interest must have been an athlete. Interesting. A soccer ball. It's a volleyball. Okay.
You think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
It's a tanuki statue. She has a computer sitting on her desk, the type that has a monitor built in.
I can't live without coffee. I love it smooth and dark.
I'm always amused by Boss's ability to make anything sound dirty. I wonder if she does it on purpose. The coffee maker is sitting on the shelf. Bookshelf? It's full of files and binders, but I don't know of what. It's got books, manga, movies, games, all sorts of stuff. What does she do in here? A bookshelf. There's a ton of things stuffed in it. Okay. Pumpkin. Carved like a
Do you ever
jack-o'-lantern.
wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill? Sorry, it was funnier in my head.
A pumpkin. Happy birthday banner decoration. That birthday party was a while ago, though. An electronic darts game.
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
An electronic darts game. A chair. A snowboard.
Are you
Skis.
familiar with the murder case at the resort called Spur?
A triangular ruler. A police poster. A boy band poster.
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Uh-huh.
Boss is single, by the way. A
I
symbol.
use that thing for stress relief sometimes.
I know. I can hear it all the way down the hall.
Okay. Stationary bike for indoor training. It's a lifesaver. A map on the wall. A public bath door curtain. A plaster figurine.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
A decorated Christmas tree. That's been here since the first time I was in this room. A boy band poster. Okay. I think we've looked at everything. Except the desk. Boss's desk. There are stickers all over the front. Okay.
The battery died on that thing, so the hands have stopped. Like you and me.
What do you mean?
Oh, Date. That's a Persian rug, you know. Very expensive.
Oh yeah? How much?
10 billion yen.
What are you, in elementary school?
Persian rug is laid out. The dead clock. Okay. Oh, wait, did I miss something? Soba door curtain. Okay. Alright. I see you still haven't cleaned this place up.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
About Mizuki.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
Hey, Rara.
Doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian then.
No, she just lives with me.
Mizuki Okura. The girl we found in the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old and in the 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
About Renju Okura.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him. Had him verify Shoko's corpse. And naturally started asking him questions.
Wait, what's the status of the investigation?
Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss, Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I've been having flashbacks recently, fragments of my past.
What does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah. So, nothing to report then. Got it.
Are there any leads at all?
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely. The pick Mizuki was holding, the only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
Is there any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database. Although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami, Shoko. 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District.
How are we? We are okay.
Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Kii'ra Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. About the case 6 years ago.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
Did we ever identify who called it in?
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
You should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
A payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
What? What in the flubber hell is this? That's good. I will try to stay on as long as I can, but sleep is slowly coming for me. That's fair. So cute, but also so gross. Ugh.
Hello!
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
So about Iva.
Hey, boss, is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me. I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
About I.
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
Well, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote. I is another.
Meaning what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
About my eye.
Hey, so... about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
About AI.
Hey, what does love mean to you?
About I. Oh.
Where's this coming from?
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is I, right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
That hurts, you know.
Boss is looking at Iva. Hello.
Hello, me. Did you know that the Zhuang people are the largest ethnic minority in China? Yeah, just a little trivia for you. I'm full of useful information. Who are you? My name is Kaname Date. I work as a special agent for the investigation squad Abyss at MPD. You are a handsome-looking man. Oh, no, stop it.
Are you okay, Date?
Perhaps it's time for his medication.
It's me. I don't think I'll ever get used to seeing myself with my own eye. It's creepy. I suppose it isn't really my eye. Iva is my left eye. She's outside my eye socket right now. But I see what she sees, as if it were my own eye. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. I see myself as she sees me. Who are you?
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am.
Why did you come out?
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called in the control room and Peter, the engineer, showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iva. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Iva's been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. It lets us talk without actually speaking.
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
Get back inside.
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
Yeah, you look kind of cute like that.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all. Who reported the crime?
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database?
Night.
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male. I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iva.
Affirmative.
When you are able to visit a new destination, a map will appear in the bottom right of the screen. Open up the map and pick a destination. You can always check the tutorial by going to Menu, File, Appendix. Left eyeball is Iva. She sees things differently than I do. Okay. Let's actually go ahead and go into the menu real quick. Let's go over some case notes. Alright. Album. Nice. It's like a little behind-the-scenes snippet. Appendix. Abyss. The Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. A special classified division of the Metropolitan Police Department tasked with conducting criminal investigations by understanding and penetrating the human mind. They are stationed 6 floors underneath MPD headquarters. Few know of their existence, even among the police. ACTH. Stress stimulates the adrenal cortex and secretes this hormone to heighten senses and increase defense functions. This is secreted on a daily basis by the author. Dork. A loser. Geek. X-ray mode. A feature of IBA similar to fluoroscopy. Earth is constantly inundated with cosmic rays from space. Cosmic rays contain X-rays, and IBA is able to detect these X-rays that have passed through objects and see them. Because it works along the same logic as an X-ray machine, you unfortunately cannot use it to see panties. Ugh. Gross. Trunk. Another word for the torso of the human body. Metropolitan Police Department. A building in Kasumi Gasekai, Chiyoda District, Tokyo, adjacent to the Metropolitan Government Building, used by the National Police Force, the MPD, and the Science Division of the MPD. Cortisol. A hormone secreted from the adrenal cortex triggered by stress. Increases heart rate, body temperature, blood pressure, and blood glucose, and activates the body's defense mechanisms. This is another hormone my brain secretes constantly. Puncture wound. A kind of stab wound. Aphonia. A medical condition in which a person cannot speak, usually from some kind of stress or trauma. Similar to muteness, not the same condition as aphasia, which is a loss of the ability to understand speech entirely. Jurisdiction, an area over which a police department has authority and responsibility. For example, if an incident occurred with Tokorozawa, that would be under the jurisdiction of the Tokorozawa Police Department. Central Hospital, a large hospital in the Minato district. Ice picks and trowels fall under the category of puncturing instruments. These are the tips that we already saw. Persons of interest. Date. Name, Konami Date. Sex, male. Age 30, birthday August 3rd. Profession, police officer of the Advanced Brain Investigation Squad, Metropolitan Police Department. Likes classic cars, curry, bonito, pelvises, Reika. Dislikes soft-boiled eggs, punk kids, and ghosts. Hobbies, collects vintage magazines. Skills, reaction time increases 3.6 times under certain conditions. As a seeker, Date uses the sync machine to dive into the minds of suspects of persons of interest. Lost his eye 6 years ago, but replaced it with the prosthetic eye, which houses an advanced artificial intelligence known as an AI ball. He also lost all his memories past 6 years ago. Aiba, AI ball. Sex female, according to settings. Age 5, birthday November 9. Profession, investigation assistant, likes insect spiders, crustaceans, and Date in binary. Weird. Okay. Dirty jokes, hanging out. Dislikes dirty jokes, going outside the simulation. Hobby, sneaks outside of Date's eye socket while he's sleeping and makes mischief. Skills, hacking, fluoroscopy, voice imitation, 3D modeling. Aiba is an autonomous artificial intelligence. She usually takes the shape of an eyeball and resides in Date's left eye socket. She assists Date by gathering information, connecting her to networks and databases, using her X-ray and thermographic functions. Mizuki Okira. Sex female, age 12, birthday July 6th. Profession 6th grader. Likes tonkotsu ramen, stew, unagi, metal pipes, and iris. Dislikes raw seafood. How Date holds chopsticks. Hobbies, breeding Cleon, collecting Adorabit merch. Okay. Studies martial arts and enjoys emotionally attacking Date. Okay. Mizuki is Renjiro Okira and Shoko Nadami's daughter. Although she is not related to Date, he became her de facto guardian 4 years ago. The two have lived under one roof ever since. Renju Okira, male, 37, birthday April 13th. Profession, entertainment company and maid cafe manager. Likes unusual things, dislikes ordinary things. Hobbies, work. Skills, enjoys songwriting. Renju manages the entertainment office, Lemon Estate, and maid cafe Sunfish Pocket. He is the ex-husband of Shoko Nadami and Mizuki's father. He's been Date's close friend for 5 years. Shoko Nadami, sex female, age 36, deceased. Birthday January 4th. Profession, investment company representative director. Likes to be envied and praised, dislikes someone who hurt her in the past. Hobbies, winery tours, Scandinavian furniture collection, and Pilates. Skills, lying and cheating. Shoko is the ex-wife of Renju Okira and Mizuki's mother. On a Friday night in November, she was found on the merry-go-round in the defunct amusement park known as Bloom Park. Her left eye socket was hollowed out. Boss. Designation, boss. Sex, female, age 42, birthday December 21st. Profession, commander of Abyss, the special investigation team of the Metropolitan Police Department. Likes wine, gourd dolls, and anything black. Dislikes happy families, ex-boyfriends, the MPD's director, decluttering and organizing. Hobbies, going to clubs in Kabukicho. Skills, grasping people's weaknesses, applying pressure, making them obey. Boss is Date's direct superior and longtime friend. She appears to be an easygoing optimist with a carefree attitude, but she is as cunning as a fox with a quick wit. With that, let's go ahead and save our progress. Call it a night. We will be back tomorrow with more AI the Somnium files. See ya.